Hello everybody, welcome to Crafters TV. Good to see you, thanks for being here for New Year, New Craft. This is our middle show of each and every day this week where, funnily enough, we are bringing you a new craft because it is a new year, hence the name. It's a very clever, snappy title, isn't it? I didn't come up with that, far too clever for me, producer Nicola. But yes, we're bringing a new craft each and every day. And what's really lovely about it this time round, because for those guys of you who've been watching for years, you'll know we do this each and every January, just some different crafts this time around, you know, exploring different things that even our more experienced crafters might not have tried before. So that's what this show is all about. A little bit later on tonight, Launch Party is back, going to be looking at some of the big deals from the last few weeks and some of the deals that we brought you before Christmas. But this show, as I say, is exploring a new craft. We'll get into what that craft is in just a few moments' time. I must just remind you, though, and I was as surprised as anybody yesterday when I found this out from Sarah, we are continuing with all of the incentives to shop with us that we did last week. I thought it was, you know, we're back, Sarah's back at the helm, we're celebrating for a week, boom, done. No, we're carrying it on. So today, once again, when you spend £10 or $10, we've got a free gift for you. This will automatically be added to your cart. It's the frame, edge, embossing folder and die that will be popped into your basket when you spend 10. It is one per customer whilst stocks last. We've also got double points on everything as well. So if you're shopping in the show, double points. If you're shopping on the web, double points. Also, make sure you pick up those points. I keep reiterating this because I want to know what's going on as much as you guys do. Sarah has said probably 3 times now, something is afoot, something is going to be happening. Even for those of you who are in our club and go, oh, well, I've got 17 years platinum. You need as many points as you can get your hands on. And I don't know why, I don't know what's going on, but we will find out soon. So take advantage of those double points, not to be sniffed at. And don't forget, we've still got, continuing today, I'm going to message this day by day because I feel like it's something that we can stop at any time. But today, I do know that we are giving you that 50 shipping threshold again in the US. So spend that 50, you will get tagged in our system. Once you are tagged, anything else you pop into your basket in another show, maybe later on in Launch Party, the system will see, oh, there's Doris. Doris, you're tagged. You don't have to pay any more shipping. It's a very clever system. And what we've done actually is popped our daily deal to do with new craft at a £50 price tag for you, so you can buy that and then get your free shipping. I think that is everything covered off for now. So, and did it in under 3 minutes as well. Let me say hello to the lovely lady on the other side of the studio who is here to inspire, to delight, to educate, to bring the laughs and all the fun of the fair. It is the one and only, my friend and yours, crafted IT he, D-Rob, the Barnsley bombshell, TV wifey. Just keeps going on and on, doesn't it? Debbie Robinson.
It is. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, I love that fanfare. We didn't get it this morning. I threw it myself.
No, we didn't.
So absolutely, I'm really pleased to be back again here today. This is our second show, and we're talking and concentrating on all things silhouette stamping and all the things. It might be a new craft for you. Maybe stamping is one of those crafts, and I will be transparent and honest with you. I was that person not so long ago that I really didn't take to stamping very much because it just couldn't get me results right. I tell you something, since I've started my love affair with stamping, it's just grown and grown and grown. And I'm absolutely loving this one because it's a nice, simple theme to get you started with if you've never tried it before. And I'll take you through those steps. We'll get some nice education underway. Any questions you want to ask, let Ben know. Well, I say Ben. Who's social media superstar today?
Rachel.
Let Rachel know we're via YouTube or via Facebook, and we'll get those questions answered in the studio the best way that we can. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, Ben. So I'm going to get myself all set and all ready because I feel like I've got a lot here, but I just need to make sure I get everything right. And so we can have a nice 2 hours concentrating on this fabulous kit.
Just to say as well, interspersed in all of that nicey, we're going to be bringing you the, ooh, you must buy nowy as well, because we have got loads of £10 deals. We've got a brilliant deal on the MIDI for you today. We've got probably one of the best £10 deals of the week as well, which we'll touch on in just a bit. Lucky dips on the website for you too. So do make sure you keep shopping. Radical Rates on the socials. PB Brewer Martin first in on this show says, hello again. Thanks to D-Rob, Ben, Rad Rachel. I feel like I need like a name now because we've got D-Rob, Rad Rachel. What can I be? BMO.
A BMO. What could you be? Should we leave it for the viewers to decide?
Oh,
They
wow.
could come out. Yeah, that's a good topic of conversation, isn't it?
Could it?
We see you talking to each other. Think of a new nickname, because we've had presentation lead.
Yeah.
Is that the right way around? I said that. Yeah, let's throw it out to you guys. What could we be calling our lovely Moseby?
Miraculous Moseby. It sounds like a terrible magician, that, doesn't it? Please welcome on stage, Miraculous Moseby. I put it in one of the groups the other day, the Devonshire Dynamo.
The Devonshire
Dynamo.
Dynamo. That's not bad, yeah? But you live up here now.
But I'm from Devon.
True, but you live up here.
Yeah, but I'm not classing myself as a... like
Heighton, where is it you live again?
the Heighton...
Hulk.
Hunk or Hulk? What did you say?
The Heighton Hulk.
Oh, Hulk, not Hunk.
Hunk. You could be a hunk, the Heighton Hunk, of course.
I don't know about that. Anyway, moving on. Hello, Melanie Bronov. Hello, Sarah in Tennessee. Hello, Hillary and Holly, back for round 2. Emily Southern says, hi, everyone. I placed my first order in many months with CC. Thank you. You say, I really appreciate receiving the thank you for your order email. It's the little touches that mean a lot. Janelle says, good morning from Washington State. And Victoria says, I'm still working on my craftimonial, so it's not 2 minutes long. Oh, you're working on it so it isn't 2 minutes long, or you're working on it so it's longer than 2 minutes. Make it 2 minutes if you want. I mean, that helps us with our ad breaks, if you like. It helps us with our timings. But, I mean, don't feel you have to. Hi, Sensational Sky. Oh, yes, you're true, Rachel. He says it was you that named me in the first place, Ben. Yeah, Radical Rachel. Brilliant, Ben. Ben Mo, the Devonshire Dynamo.
Oh, I love that.
Catherine Bennett says, motivational Moseby. I quite like that.
That's
Momo.
a good one.
Momo.
That Momo.
Motivational Moseby. Momo.
That's a good one.
I quite like that. Ben should be P lead, says Hillary.
P what?
P lead, because I'm the presentation lead.
Oh.
I don't know if that sounds great though, does it? P lead. It sounds a bit dodgy, that, doesn't it? P lead. Doesn't it? Ben the Bomb, says Charlotte Clark.
Yeah, quite like that, Ben the Bomb.
I like Benmo, says Terry H. Easy to type and say. I like Momo. Motivational Moseby. Momo. D-Rob and Momo.
Oh, I like that. That goes together.
D-Rob and Momo.
D-Rob and Momo. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Anyway, keep the comments coming in, but that's my fave so far. Anyway, let's get on and have a look at the Silhouette Scene Crafting Kit Showstopper. This is your daily deal. This is the one that's going to open up that $50 free shipping threshold for you, and then you buy this. Anything else then you shop for, you get free shipping on. This is the kit, if you like. This is what Debbie's going to be working with initially on this show, and it's everything for you to be able to create some brilliant silhouette scenes, and she'll take you all through it. But look at everything you're going to be getting here. It's a huge, huge collection of goodies, which includes stamps. You're going to get 15 of those, 2 metal dies. You're going to get plastic stencils and masks as well. You can see all of these lined up here on the screen for you. 9 satin ribbons, card blanks. You're going to get 18 of those with the envelopes, 18 cardstock panels and 100 dewdrops. They are clear, so you can colour those. Coloured card pack, 18 pieces, plus 18 printed papers included as well. And we are going to look at that with Debbie. But here's the brilliant thing. You're not just getting that for £50 or $50 in double points. You are also getting all of this as well. And I'm going to come around and I'm going to point at stuff because that's what I do. That's what Momo does. I'm really loving that. Momo! You are going to get your wooden stamp set. These are like those really cute little wooden blocks with the stamps on. So love, special delivery. You've also got, yay. Thank you so much, and hey you. You've got our luxury linen cardstock from the All Hallows Eve, 24 sheets in there, 6 colours, 4 sheets of each. Behind that, oh, you're being risky here, Ben, dismantling the pack shot. But one of Craig's favourite pads of all time, the 24 sheet luxury mixed cardstock, pastels, 250 GSM construction weight, boom. You're also going to get your dotty tape pen in there as well, one of the original design tape pens, 3 stencils from the Tropical Paradise collection, and you're going to get the Rose Bouquet stamp and metal cutting die set. Then we're coming up here for the Crystal Visions Potions and Spells, beautiful set of stencils here. Then you're going to get the tropical scene dies from the Amazing Flamingo collection. You've got lots of dies in there, but also the outer dies, if you like, a split, so you can make the die and make the project fit different card sizes. You're also going to get your dream sentiments in there as well. Believe, love, dream. And then you've also got the amazing stamp sentiments from the Myths and Legends collection. All of that is £50 or $50. We don't have huge quantities. Nicola, do we know the stock levels on this now? I know we had over 100 previously. It will not be that now, because I know people were shopping in the previous show. We have less than 90 of these now remaining, which means we have got less than 90 chances for you to get a bonus buy. The bonus buy, your gold shimmer ink pads. Here's the brilliant thing about these, is the price on screen's amazing, right? £24 or $32 for your 8 gold shimmer ink pads. So that pearlescent pigment you're going to get in here. So these are blendable, these are heat embossable, they're beautiful colours with that gold sheen. They're in that new style teardrop design as well, and you're going to get the 8 colours you're seeing on the screen right there. £24, $32. Wow, hello. If you get these in your basket with your showstopper, guess what? Half that price on screen, £12 or $16 if you're a platinum member, but only for the next 89 people. These will still be available, but you won't be able to buy the showstopper anymore, which makes the bonus buy deal redundant. Grab it whilst you can. Very excited for this show. Anything you spot as far as the sales are concerned, give me a holler and a shout up, and I'll show you in between Debbie's demos. Anything you want Debbie to do, within reason. Fire up those requests and questions, and we will get those in. Right. Thank you, Gillian Denton, who says, boisterous Ben. Boisterous? It's quite good. I can be boisterous sometimes.
You can.
And Hilary says, it sounds like something you would have for a puppy. What, a pea lead? Oh, yeah. Come on, buddy, get on your pea lead. Oh, good girl, good girl. Yeah, Momo's good. Let's go over to D-Rob from me, Momo. Here's D-Rob.
I'm not going to take you seriously. Right, let me show you what you're going to be getting and where all the idea of silhouette stamping comes from. Because a silhouette stamp is a full blocked out stamped image. So there's no detail, no hair detail, no facial features or anything. It's just a full solid, but again, very recognisable, because you can see here on this lovely set that we've got for you, all of the solid, what we call the silhouettes. So there's nothing there for you to colour in. You're just going to take an ink. I'm going to be using black for my first demo. We've got some sentiments there for you. So for your card making, perfect. It's going to cover all of those different occasions. We've got the set of stencils and masks in there as well. So you have, and we didn't want to waste anything. So for example, this is where you could create your scene. We'll start with this one, but then we'll perhaps use something else later on. But you've got all of these as well to create. And now I'll tell you the difference between the two. So you've got a stencil and then you've got a mask. And that's literally that bit that's cut out of there. So you've got 2 for the price of 1. The positive, the negative, however you want to look at it, the opposite of each other. Yeah. And the same with the clouds and the sun. So that will colour them in. This will cover, and where you ink around will create that silhouette look as well. So again, absolutely fabulous. I forgot to put some glue on that earlier. I'm thinking, why is that not moving? It's because I've stuck it down. But we will come to use all of those in a second. For you to be able to create your scenes on, we've given you some card blanks in there. So these are all like panels for you to work on, cut down into if you want to as well, just something to work from. We've given you all of the envelopes and the cards at 6 by 6 as well. So you've got your matching, especially if you make to sell or you just want to give to someone. We've taken care of all that for you, so I'll put those there. We've popped in extra embellishments, which are all of your satin ribbons. You've got is it 100 gems, yes, if I remember rightly? 100. Some of mine are missing because I've either knocked them off or I don't think I've used these, but I think I've knocked some off in there. But dewdrops. I love dewdrops. They're really lovely, like a little teardrop. You can colour those, you said, as well, can't you? You can, yeah. You can take your alcohol mediums. We've got With Love and Hello in metal die foam. So, again, choices between stamped sentiments or whether you want to use the metal sentiments. And then we've also popped in there, and we'll just move everything out of the way because I'll end up knocking stuff everywhere if I don't put it back. We've got our lovely, I love these papers, Ben, not gonna lie.
Beautiful.
And you're getting 3 of each of these gorgeous designs running all the way through there. They're absolutely beautiful, these papers. And again, if you want to just do your silhouette stamping directly onto there, you absolutely can as well. So you've got choices. Oh, well, nearly forgetting the coloured solid cardstock. Completely forgot about that one as well. These are all 8x8 inside, good quality cardstock as well, construction weight. So if you want to cut into them or use them for mats and layers, they're perfect for all of that. So that is all of your kit, so to speak, where you've got everything to be able to get creative with. But I think what we'll start with is we'll start with one of the panels. Am I right to start now, actually? Because I'm a bit cheeky. I just took over there.
You start.
I forget myself
Momo
sometimes.
says you go.
That's okay then, because Debbie was really forgetting where she was then for a minute. Thought I'm alive in my craft room, just doing a little tutorial, forgetting all about our motivational Moseby over there.
D-Rob is robbing the screen time, isn't she, eh? I know your game. I won't let anyone else get away with it, Debbie, but as it's UTV wifey, you know...
I can get away with it.
You can.
That's
okay, I always do what I'm told, whether it's TV wifey or proper wifey. What do they say? Happy wife, happy life?
Exactly that, Mr. Moseby, exactly that.
I know my place.
Now, I've just popped this down because this is where we're going to work from to start with. I'm going to create this time, I'm going to work the other way around. This morning, if you caught the earlier show, I started with the ribbon area, but I'm going to start with, and I'm just going to make sure that's nice and clean because Debbie gets muck absolutely. Don't even ask me, I've got muck under there already before we've even started. Seriously, that better not be lipstick. Do you know? It probably is, Ben. I've got lipstick on absolutely everything today. Don't even know how to do it. So let me just pop that back down. And we're going to concentrate on this middle area. Now I'm going to use my masks and my stencils, but I'm going to create a lovely little bit of a scene, and I'm going to bring in some water reactive ink pads. You can use any ink pads when it comes to creating any of these, but I'm going to start with these 2 colours just to create that lovely little background, and we'll get, let's just have them going in different directions to start with. Now, if you want, Ben, you can, of course, take your, oh, Debbie, what's your stencil? Thank you, stencil. You can take your stencil to create that if you want a more solid. I will just say, if you are working from the inside out, just bear in mind with all your detail around here. We will be tackling it without using this decorative edge, but for now I'm just going to pop some tape just over it to make sure I don't get any overspill. Is that a good word?
Got what?
Overspill? Spilling out into me ribbons?
Hovispill.
Overspill. Did you talk I said pokey spill?
Overspill.
Overspill.
I thought you said Hovisville.
No. Overspill, as in ink spilling out. So you okay there, Ben?
Oh,
I don't want any ink spilling out over
I
here,
get you
so
now.
I'm going to mask
Overspill.
that off.
Yes.
I'm going to mask that off. So I'm just going to tape around those edges. I just find it a little bit neater to be able to do this, and then we can take that off and then concentrate on the ribbon area afterwards. I'm not going to worry too much if there's a little bit of an overspill here. It doesn't matter, because when you blend your inks together, it really doesn't make much of a difference. To be fair, it looks quite nice. I'm just thinking I might go in with, no, I'll stick with what I was going with first. Let's stick with these bits first.
Oh, Jotty says this is a lovely crafting kit, and Kendall's bought it. She says I bought it and the ink pads. Cannot wait to now get it. Are we going to see what's in the MIDI goodie bag, says Lynn Haynes. Lynn, for you, we will in just a bit. Don't you worry about that. Tammy Navarro says, the persistent presenter, a real go-getter, the only man that can work his magic when he's in the crafter's den, doing what it takes, it's Ben. Yes, Tammy. Can I just say as well, whilst we're watching Debbie, I'm going to guarantee this now so I don't disappoint. Probably won't make it onto CTV, but we'll put it on our socials. I'm going to get Debbie to do a rap in between shows.
Oh, Lord, you never, I forgot about that.
And I'm going to give her a piggyback up and down the corridors as well. So 2 bits of social videos coming your way after the show, because everybody wants to see that, don't they? Debbie, having a piggyback and rapping? I mean, why would you not
rapping and piggyback at the same time? I don't think so. Oh, my life, what do you think I am, Mr. Moseby?
I was thinking, piggyback video and then rap video. That's probably easier, isn't it?
probably. We do know we only have an hour in between.
Oh yeah, we don't need. It doesn't need to be brilliant, does it? You know,
No,
I mean, I'm sure it will be.
we'll just have a little bit of fun. We'll just have that little bit of fun. There's no harm in that, is there?
Absolutely not.
I'm happy with my little scene that I've created. Now I'm just going to create at the background the clouds. And I think I'll just take, I might go with baby blue. Yeah, I'll go with baby blue. And I'll take this little finger dauber. We found out earlier that we have got finger daubers.
17 quid?
Yeah, absolutely. On the website, just go and have a little look at them.
Yeah.
I'm going to just create a little bit of a blue around the outside and leave a little bit of white to give a little bit of appearance of clouds.
Okay.
I mean, I know I've got the clouds here. Yeah. And we can use those as well, but I think that might look quite nice as well if we just have that little bit of hint of blue going around the outside.
And I know you've touched on this already, but as far as inks are concerned, we can use pretty much anything. Quick dry, you think might be a bit more difficult, right?
Yeah, you can still use quick dry to do it. I mean, because we don't forget we use quick dry with our stencils, our layering stencils. You could do it, but if you were going for something that I prefer, watercolour. I also prefer to use anything like opaques, or you could use the do you know those gorgeous shimmer ones? They would look lovely as well. Duet ink pads, colour blue. You can use any of them, to be fair. So yeah, but any ink. What I'm trying to say is any ink is okay. Yeah. She says.
Yes. Sonia just says, well, I've got to come back for a few minutes. Anyway, hello to y'all. And especially, I always sound funny saying that, hello to y'all, and especially CTV, everybody behind the scenes. Hello to Ben and Debbie. Y'all are who y'all make me smile every time I watch y'all. Have you put y'all in this message loads? Because you know I can never make it sound good. Y'all are who make me smile every time I watch y'all, and for that, I thank you. Sonia, thank you from all of us to you. I'm never saying y'all again. Y'all.
I'm just going to transfer this onto, to our stamping platform, the newer one, the one with the sticky back, so that I don't have to seal that down. And I'm not taking the tape off just yet, because what I'm going to do is create my inside scene, and then we'll work on the outside as well. So now, we've got a fairy. Let's have the lovely little fairy.
Oh yeah, we didn't have the fairy earlier, did we?
I had I had the lovely little couple.
Yeah.
Use the couple. I'm going to go with the fairy. Of course, butterfly. Of course. Oh, I might have the little hare standing on the hill. So let's just have, and we'll have the little fairy. Although we can afford to have, that I think she'll look fine there. Where's my butterfly gone? Oh, it's there. Have a little butterfly up in there as well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Ooh. We'll have a little bit of the leaves going down there as well.
I like how you lay it all out again as well, so you can get a bit of a picture in your mind how it's going to look.
In my head, before I've actually laid any ink. And to be fair, if you wanted to do one at a time, you absolutely could. But I want my little bunny to be sat on top of that little bit of a hill going off there. A little bit of the, what have I done with my stamping platform? There it is. Before, I prefer to do it that way. I find it a little bit easier. But of course, this is just, if you were first starting out, probably the best little tip I could give you in terms of laying it down. Then you know that you're safe, and especially when you're using this stamping platform, you know it's safe to be able to use. And then we're going to talk about this ink. Now, again, some of these stamps are brand new. They haven't been used, so we'll try it first with our black ink. Now, I do like to use a solid ink colour and going over, but we talked about this earlier, and I might just mention it again for those people that have just tuned in, because they're brand new stamps. And now, Jamie, can you get in close? Thank you very much. If I just I'll push that there so you can come in close. Can you see how it's puddled on the stamp? So it's like it's not like a full solid coverage, and that's because it's a new stamp. So this new stamp, where you can see all those little white bits, means that it's got residue. So there's some residue from manufacturing, and because they've not been used before. So to clear all that off, I've often told you about being able to use like a sticky ink and popping that over the top, and then just stamping it a couple of times. But this bit, what I'm just going to tell you is, I'm going to grab a little spare piece of cardstock, and we're just going to stamp this a few times into our pad. So just so that you can see. that is not a clean
No.
silhouette.
No.
A clean silhouette is a full, solid colour of a silhouette. Now, don't worry if you have got one of these stamping platforms, because if you've got one of these stamping platforms, you can just re-ink and re-ink and re-ink and keep on going until you get a solid look. But to prime your stamp, this is the best bit of advice I could give you, is to literally stamp it up again. And just a few times. And this little top tip came from a good friend of mine, Miss Fiona Clayton, who told me about restamping and restamping until you've got that desired effect. And I think I did that this morning, where I showed you the first time it's stamped to the second time it's stamped, which you can start to see it's getting a more solid colour. But until I'm happy with that, I'm just going to keep using this as a little bit of a scrap paper. You can see where I didn't quite hit the pressure onto that stamping platform. That's why having a good stamping platform is a good tool to have for a solid colour. So I'm just going to do that one more time, and just to get that stamp fully primed, ready to go. And there, I'm happy with that now, because that's starting to come. Don't worry about this little bit, that's because I'm not putting the pressure down. It's not the fact that there's a problem with the stamp, it's just the fact that I haven't put the pressure down in the right place there. And that can come from, which is why, I will be totally honest with you, why I tend to use a platform rather than one on its own, because I may not hit the right spot, but I can keep going until I've hit the right spot by re-inking all the time and getting that pressure down on there. So again, now I'll show you the other way that you can prime later on with the sticky ink, because I know I had a question, I saw a message come through on my messages earlier asking me to show how to prime with that sticky ink. So that's exactly what I will do later on. So I'm just going to make sure, there we go. And if you're not happy with it, you can just keep re-inking.
Yeah.
I actually think...
That's pretty good, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that don't look too bad. I might just at the bottom, though,
Is there
because...
a bit by her wings, where her wings join her body? It looks a bit... Or is that just my eyes?
No, that's fine. That's the style of the stamp, I think. Although I might be wrong, so we'll just re-ink that. And that's why having a stamping platform that allows you... You won't be able to do this with an ordinary one, because you'd have to try and line it up, and sometimes that can be a bit difficult. So I'm just going to do that again. There we go. Yes, yes, I'm happy with that now. Right, so I'm not quite finished though, so let me just grab, because I can see, and I did talk about this earlier, because this is a non-porous, I'm just going to wipe that off. Can you see the excess ink? Because I am going to put another stamp down onto there. So I've just got a little bit of a wet cloth just to get that off. Don't worry about the outside again. We'll come to that in a minute. So let's just bring in one more thing that I want to do, which is create, and I can switch to my other one. Where's my little... Oh, they're there. I'm going to create a little bit of a... I did this morning, didn't I, with my tree.
Oh, yes.
Like little leaves. So I'm just going to bring in, where's my little small stamping platform? Debbie, 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 you put it down. There it is, there it is. So let's just come in, pop that on, and then I'm just going to ink that up as well. While I've got all this masking tape, it makes sense to just do it this way to start with.
Ben, can we see what is inside the first Craft Club bag, please, says Lynn Morton. We will, Lynn, before the end of the show, fear not. Lois says, I want to see Debbie rapping. How fun. I will make it so. I've written her a 3-verse rap she can do later.
Have you?
Yeah. It's only short, you know, short, but it's fun. And Sonia says, Ben, I'm very sorry. No, don't apologise, Sonia. It's me that should be apologising, because I can't say yol without sounding silly. Ben, I'm very sorry. Lol. That is just how I speak. I'm a country girl and live in Cajun country, and here it is common. Everybody says yol. Is there another word you want me to try to use? No, I can try, but it's a very natural word for me to use. I always have my whole life. I want you to send all your messages in, please, as you were, with the word y'all, so eventually I can say it without sounding silly, because I sound silly when I say it. Y'all.
Y'all.
Yeah, you sound good saying it. Yeah.
Do I?
Y'all.
I didn't think I was doing it any justice.
Y'all.
Plus, I have all on talking my own language. Our native tongue in good old Barnsley.
I noticed, I said this to you a few weeks back, Debbie and I went for a coffee with our mutual friend George. You might remember from a few years back here on Crafters, and we were in Barnsley, and there was this southern boy, me, with the 2 Barnsleyites, and your accent went so thick when you were chatting to him, like proper, and his did as well.
I hadn't realised.
Yeah, it did.
I hadn't realised, but we used to have that when we used to work together on the shows. People would say, because you do, when you're around your own dialect, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Dialect. It can be tricky sometimes because you do revert to how we speak.
Well, I haven't got a Devonshire accent at all, but I think sometimes when I go back home, if I'm with some of my Devonshire friends, then my twang might come out a little bit because you're
Does
talking
it really?
a little bit. Yeah, I start using phrases like "all right, my boot," "all right, my booty," because that's how they talk, isn't it? So you just sort of fit in with them. It's how I blended in seamlessly with all of the people in the northeast here. So I can do their accent like man. Proper canny like man.
I just cannot do the accent round here. I really can't. I really struggle with that.
You keep your own lovely accent.
Thank you.
Look at this.
Well, I'm just peeling that off to start with because I just want to get all this off because I've masked that all up. But what I don't want to do now is transfer any of that black ink. So it might seem a bit fiddly, but it's worth it in the end. So I'm just going to take off all the stamp because what I want to do is just clean this for a second. So I'm just going to move that out the way. Get my cleaning wipe and wipe that down because I want to finish that off, but I don't want any of that black ink transferring. So it is important in stages to just, and it might seem fiddly, but honestly, it's worth it because you don't want to transfer and ruin your whole project. So just give it a little wipe down, and I am literally just using a little kitchen wipe, and we can literally anchor that back over the top, and then I can stick that down with a little bit of fresh. Let me just make sure, because do you know you think you're seeing some more black? There we go, that's fine. So I'm just going to make sure that's placed right in the same place, but then just take my tape, because what I want to concentrate on now is my ribbons, or this gorgeous ribbon, and we could have in fact, you know what we will do? I'll go and grab a nice blue. Just bear with me a second, Ben, because I'm feeling a little bit blue today. Not blue, blue.
No.
No, I don't mean blue, blue. Oh, as if you know me. You know me better than that.
That's next Monday, that is.
Blue Monday.
Blue Monday's next Monday.
Is it next Monday?
Apparently.
Is that because... Oh, yeah, because January is the longest month in the year. It isn't. It's just one of the many. How many days, how many months has got...
30 days of September, April, June and November. All the rest have 31, apart from February.
You've remembered that saying?
Yeah, but I don't know what the end bit that saying is.
I can never remember it, let me tell you.
30 days of September, April, June and November, and then there's February. So there's 6 months with 31 days, is that right? January, March, May, July?
I think May has. Oh, wait
October,
a minute, has May?
December,
because my little Sapphire were born in May. She was born on 30th.
Yeah, 31st, isn't
it?
it?
It's 31st, isn't there?
Oh no, 30 days of September, April, June and November.
Is
yeah,
it
May does
31
then.
in September?
No.
31 in October.
January, March, May, July, October, December. Yeah. But January feels like a long month because, I don't know if this is the same with everybody else, but we get paid a lot earlier.
You do.
That's why it feels like a long, so it feels like it should be payday now. But we've got another...
And we've got to go right to the very end of the
18
month.
days to go. Please send money. Checks, banker's orders, whatever.
It is. It's always the longest month. Everyone feels it. So the January blues is next Monday, is it?
Yeah.
I'm loving that colour, but I'm just going to darken it up just a little bit more. So I'm going to add midnight to that one. If I can find midnight, because I know you're in here somewhere. Oh, do you know? They keep mixing me colours up, Ben. They keep mixing me colours up.
I feel like it's a constant battle, you trying to like keep everything in order there.
Well, normally I do, but I've decided I'm not doing it anymore because every time I come up, it's got different colours in its place, and it starts to irritate me a little bit. I'm one of those girls that likes everything. Does anybody else in order, colour order? Does anybody else the pens that way? I have my inks that way as well, because that's just the way I like to have it. But yes, so I'm just adding a little bit of a darker colour just around there. Like I said, I'm not worrying about any excess ink going over there. That's why we've put some nice big square panels in.
Yeah.
We don't want you worrying about it. It's taken care of for a reason. But this is just so you can create that little bit of depth around those ribbons and give them a little bit of a 3D feel. And then when you're happy with what we've done, which I think I am actually going to stop because otherwise I get carried away. And as you can see, mess is spiraling out on my desk. I started off so clean. So we'll take that off. You've got that lovely wow
Ooh.
factor.
Yeah.
And again, if I just peel back my low tack tape, I'll clean all my stencils and everything down. And like I said, I'm not going to worry about this because in a second, we're going to get our little scissors. I'm just going to lift that off there. And I'm going to cut around there because obviously there's no dies in here, but you can get your little snippy scissors and we'll do a little bit of fussy cutting. So I'm just going to take all the excess off first, give myself a little bit of helping hand.
Yeah.
What have I dropped now? Do you know I'm always dropping stuff on the floor? There we go. And then we're going to fussy cut around there.
I've got some
And
questions.
leave our own white space around.
Do you want some questions whilst you're cutting?
Yeah, of course you can, yeah.
Lynn says, Ben, can you ask Debbie, if you prime your ink pad with a sticky ink pad, prime your ink pad with a sticky ink pad, do you have to clean the pad before using coloured ink?
That's a good question. So I normally rub it in. So and I will show you how I do mine when we come to one of the next demos, how to do that with the sticky ink pad. But I ink up with a sticky ink. I then give it a little rub into the stamp it, because obviously there's nothing there, it's just a sticky ink, and then put my colour on. I don't put sticky ink on and then an ink over the top, if that makes sense. And I'm pretty sure that's what that question was asking there.
Okay.
I think. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on my cutting then.
Sorry, I know.
Sorry.
I shouldn't have asked you whilst you were cutting. And the next question, I feel like I won't ask you whilst you're cutting, because it's a bit more in depth.
Go on then.
Well, Sophie Louise has come back to us after about a year or so. She wants to know the difference between Duet ink pads, Colour Bloom, and Shimmer ink pads, and basically all the new ink pads.
Right,
So,
okay.
so let's go. What's the Duet ink pad?
So a Duet ink pad is an hybrid ink pad that has got a water reactive ink inside, encapsulated in the same pad as a dye-based ink.
Yes.
Which means it's got a two-part. So and normally the Duets, two colours in one.
Yeah.
So it means that it can react the same way that you can create with your water reactive. So you can blend with them. But when you add water to it, the water reactive part of the ink reacts to the water. The dye that's in there stays put. That's the best way to describe it. Now, for Colour Bloom, two different colours again, hybrid ink, exactly the same as what I've just explained, but the pop of colour, they're just, I mean, I am a big, massive fan of the Colour Bloom.
Aren't they?
As you know, I've said it many a time. You've got in that I always think like the Colour Bloom have got more than two colours. They haven't, but they look like it. You'll know what I mean by that when we review them. And the Colour Bloom Shimmer, exactly the same again, so hybrid ink, exactly what I've just said with the first two. But this time, what's in there is a shimmer ink, as in like shimmer in effect. So it's almost like having a little bit of a pearlescent sparkle in there. They're absolutely beautiful. I'm not talking glitter. It's not glitter. It's the shimmer ink. And they honestly are absolutely stunning with the shimmer inside them. But exactly the same. It's a hybrid ink pad. So it's your two colours, one water reactive, one dye-based, and so many different effects that you can create with them.
And the gold shimmer ink pads that we've got on the screen at the minute are...
So the gold shimmer are again, pearlescent. They can be blended with, they've still got an active ingredient with water, so you'll still react with water, so you can still paint with them, still ink with them, still blend with them. But they have got the most gorgeous gold shimmer running through them. And if I will show you, if we get a chance to be able to show you, how you would be able to use those as well. Now, look at that, and that popped. It's just literally popped. So I'm going to put some foam pads on the back of it. Was there any more questions about that ink there? Sorry.
No, I think you covered all
Did I miss anything?
You covered all of the ones that she'd mentioned in her question.
Okay. So has it been a while since she's been with us?
Over a year?
Over a year, so so it's the Colour Blooms are the new ones, yeah. Duet and the Colour, I think, are the newest of the family, so to speak. Let me just cut that down. Did we have a, because I know we've had masterclasses before and craft your stashes. Have we had one with the ink pads?
Definitely.
I'm going to say, because we could put that down as a little note for
I don't know if we've done any recent ones.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same.
With duets and shimmers, I don't know. But I feel like we've done loads with like the quick dries and the water reactives.
Yeah, but
and
I think that's a good one to make a mental note of.
Yeah.
Yeah? Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Add it to the list,
Add it to the
somebody.
list. And we do forget people have come back, people are joining us all the time. We've got new people joining us all the time. And then, of course, for, you know, crafters who maybe just want to refresh a course, we do it with our glue schools, don't we, when we talk about glues. I know Craig did one over the Christmas period. Was it over the glues?
We did them all in the crafty stashes.
Yes.
Glues.
Machines. I did the machine
embossing
one.
folders.
Yeah, so...
Die cutting, didn't we do?
Did we do?
Didn't we? Felt like we did everything.
I'll tell you something, I can't remember we did that much. I can't remember. Christmas.
Embossing we did.
It feels like a lifetime ago because we had quite a heavy schedule, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Stamping, Spectrum Noir, tools, storage. What? Oh, stencils, paper, card, and vellum.
Wow. Now, I'll just explain. I've made it pop. I've given it a natural shadow by lifting it with some foam pads, so it's got like a natural shadow behind the back of it, even though I haven't done anything, it's just natural. And then I've just placed this onto, so this first main one is 4x4, then it's 3 3/4, and then it's 3.5 square, and just to stick that on. And again, it makes that pop, because of course you are getting your card base in there. I'm using some black matte cardstock. Oops, getting carried away with the glue there. And then we'll pop that in onto the card base, which is 6x6. And so all that is now is a 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 square. I've cut one of the papers down. Oh, actually, let me just have a little look, because I was starting off in one theme and then I was changing. I think that one's going to work, isn't it? So we'll just quickly chop that one down. I'll grab my guillotine, which I think I have under here, and I'll just chop that down. So 6, 5 3/4, 5.
5.5.
I think it would have been 5.5. So I'll just check. Yes, just go a little bit over.
Sophie Louise says that sounds good, so I think we've covered off everything. And yeah, if we can do like another show with the ink pads, then we will certainly put it forward to the powers that be.
Absolutely.
We can only do what you ask. We can't make the decisions.
No, we have to talk to the behind the scenes people that make all this, or that put all this all together.
Can you imagine if we made the decisions?
Could you imagine, Ben? Could you imagine? We'd be in trouble.
D. Rob and Momo in charge.
That's funny. But yeah, I hope that it just explained it very briefly, but we will put that idea forward, because I think that would be a cracking little recap show. And yeah, I think that's a good shout out.
Yeah.
So I'm just lifting these off again. About the only thing that I haven't done is I haven't put a sentiment on, but I can sort that out in a second. I'm just going to pop that into the middle. Wait a minute, is that the middle? Oh, don't you dare, don't you dare. Just seeing that hasn't stuck that. Jamie, I trust you to give me the eye to tell me if it's on straight or not. I look at it because it's very difficult here where I'm stood, so I'm going to have to lift it up.
It's straightish, isn't it?
It looks straightish, but do you know when you pick it up, it's
Yeah.
like, that's not straight. So I'm just going to pop that down, and then I'm going to bring in, let's go in with Just For You. We'll just quickly pop that on, and then you can see that you've got literally a one-stop shop card making kit, so to speak, with all of your lovely inks. Debbie, where's your ink gone? Where's your ink? I've just thrown things down. Oh, do you know? Let's just grab a little quick little spare piece. Now then, I've definitely got some spare bits of white card everywhere, so let me just bring in very quickly, and I'll tidy this up in a second. Got Just For You, and then where's my little guillotine gone again? Do you know, I'm putting things down, Ben, and it's like, where have I put them? Is anybody else like this? Because I have all this space.
Just in life in general, Debbie.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So let's just pop on A nice little sentiment.
If I don't put stuff back in its little box or in its little place, I can spend hours looking for stuff. I left my car keys in the bathroom the other day, and could I find them? Why
You
did I
left
leave
them in the bathroom?
Yeah.
How on earth? Why did you leave them in the bathroom for?
Well, I think I'd come back from I think it was like a Saturday, it was like a park run day, and obviously I'd just gone upstairs to take all the bits and bobs off, and I must have taken my keys up there with me instead of putting them back inside the little key box that we have just inside the front door. Laura always tells me to make sure I put my keys in there, because if I don't, I always lose them. So I didn't listen to her advice and went straight upstairs and put them in the bathroom. Then, of course, later on when I came back to the shop, I couldn't find the keys, could I? And the bathroom was obviously the last place I looked.
Bless you. Thought I were bad. Thought I were bad.
I feel like I'm getting more forgetful as I get older.
You do. That's a definite thing.
Isn't it?
It is a definite thing. I've found things in fridge before.
Found what?
Things in fridge. Yeah. I have actually put keys, and I've actually, in fact, the other day, my mobile phone. Don't even ask.
You put your phone
My
in the
mobile
fridge.
phone was in my fridge.
Cold, that's how she found it.
No, I've got like a little thing on my watch, and I could hear it, but I'm thinking, where is it? And so me and Liam were ringing it, and I was pressing this, and then we walked into the kitchen, and I was like, what's that noise? And it was coming from the fridge, and there it was, in the cheese drawer, I will admit.
You were ringing it whilst it was in the fridge? Is that the definition of a cold caller?
Out, Ben.
What?
It get worse.
Where was it in the cheese bit?
It's in the cheese, yeah. In my cheese, I've got like little containers where I put everything into my fridge. Seriously, I do worry about myself sometimes.
That is brilliant.
And I'm just going to stick that just that little bit under, and there you go. And there you go with your silhouette stamping. You can create some really beautiful, beautiful scenes just with these stencils, with these gorgeous silhouette stamps, and with your inks. You can create something like that, quite simple, quite easy, and they look so effective. They're so, honestly, absolutely beautiful. And if you've never tried it before, it's a lot of fun. You feel a bit organic because you're stripping it back and you're deciding, you're composing where things are. So enjoy this set. It's absolutely lovely.
And take advantage of the fact that you've got such a huge deal. You get tons here, and obviously Debbie's been crafting with what you get in your silhouette scene crafting kit, which is all of this, you know, all of the cardstock, all of the beautiful papers, all of those adhesive dewdrops in there as well. There's dewdrops, there's coloured cards, the printed papers, the cardstock panels, the envelopes, card blanks, satin ribbons, stencils and masks. 15 stamps, 2 dies in there as well. So all of that you're going to receive to be able to, you know, recreate the projects that Debbie's been showing you, and, you know, have fun with those. But then you also get everything that is the other side of my little counter here, or my rather big counter as well. For £50, you should be paying almost £115 here, right? Or 142 bucks. You get everything for 50. And look, amongst this, more stamps, tape pen, dotty tape pen, stencils, stamps and dies, sentiment stamps, your 12 by 12 pastels in the linen. You're going to get more linen cardstock from the All Hallows Eve, more goodies from Sheena's Crystal Visions, more dies from the Amazing Flamingos. All of that included alongside that huge set of goodies from the Silhouette Scene Crafting Kit. And of course, you've got then the option to open up that bonus buy as well. Stocks are dwindling here, so do make sure you get in nice and quickly. I think still sort of double figures as far as that stock is concerned, so you are going to have to be quick on this because remember, we've got more than however many we've got left, 70, 80, however many more we've got left. We've got more stock of these available, but you'll only have the amount of stock available on the bonus buy that you have on this, because once this is gone, you won't be able to get that bonus buy. £24 or 32 bucks is the gold shimmer ink pad collection, half price when you add it into your basket with that showstopper, and these are incredible. To get that for £12 or 16 bucks alongside the goodies which we've just shown you is incredible. Take advantage. You'll get your free gift for that as well, and you'll get your double points. And of course, because you've bought your daily deal, you will get that free shipping included as well. Please don't miss out on these deals. Take advantage day by day. I'm telling you, we're getting these free gifts, double points, free shipping. I'm not going to say, oh, we're going to be doing this into next week, because I genuinely don't know. I will arrive every morning, find out if we're still doing it. We're still doing it today, so take advantage. Also, take advantage of getting your hands on the machine that all the cool cats use, Momo's machine of choice, the Gemini Midi. Simplicity without the electricity. It's the biggest of the manual machines that we do. Comes with your 6x9 folder. That's the genius about this. If you are someone who likes to keep things simple, then this really is brilliant for you, like me, right? You know, I craft a little bit now and again, not as much now, I suppose. Now sort of Daisy's getting a little bit older, but I still like to have the ability to be able to make a little card for my Laura, make a card for, you know, a family member on a special birthday, and the MIDI does everything that I want it to do, because I'm going to get most of my dies through here, because you've got that big cutting space. 6x9 is the space on your plastic folder. I can do all of my embossing in here as well, because I've got the ability to pop through 3D folders on their own. 2D folders go through with that plastic shim as well, and it is as simple as simply turning the handle. That's all you got to do, whether you're left-handed or right-handed. Goes right through. Power, precision, portability. It's going to stay stuck in place for you as well, because you've got those 4 super strong suckers on the bottom. And this is the great thing. A few of you were mentioning earlier on about how you love having the MIDI alongside an electronic. Perfect partner, because you've got your big, you know, G2, your electronic machine for, you know, your workhorse for doing those bigger projects, but you don't always need to engage that big machine, do you? Sometimes you just want quick, you want fast, you want easy. This is the way to be able to do it. Works brilliantly alongside those electronic machines. But if you are someone who just crafts a bit, maybe you're someone who's wanting to get into die cutting and embossing, but you don't want to spend a fortune, I cannot recommend this highly enough. And for those of you, again, who talk about, you know, worried about power cuts or outages, all those kind of things, the fact that you don't need to plug this in, you can take it with you wherever you want to go, down the bottom of the garden, take it to the caravan, take it on holiday, take it to the beach, take it wherever you want, because it's totally portable. And I absolutely love it. I can't recommend it highly enough. Start the MIDI chat in the comments, but we've only got double figures available on this deal, because we bring you your MIDI at $55.99 or $87.99 if you are a platinum member, but then we give you $100 or £80 worth of free stuff to go with. And it's all of this. I think it was Lynn who was asking earlier on. Lynn Haynes was saying, show me the goodie bag. So this is what you're going to get. The perennials in pots, stamps and dies from the Country Lane collection, 14 elements for free. Also, you're going to get one of our brilliant chalkboard stamps that we did a couple of years back now. Absolutely love these. That says, enjoy the little moment. So yes, mainly dies you're getting, but you will get a few stamps in here too, all for free. One of our quirky sentiment tags that we launched again a couple of years back now, I think. At least it's not a gift card. Then you've got the Wisteria Edgeable. That one is called Trailing Wisteria, from that beautiful Wisteria collection we did back along. Then you've got one of our pop-out shape pop-out dies. That one says happy birthday. You know what, I was only saying yesterday that I hadn't seen these in ages, and then we have one pop up, or should I said pop out, in our goodie bag. So pop that on the inside of your card, and it gives you that happy birthday sentiment. One of our beautiful statement sentiment dies, that is the Hello You, free. Also for free, you've got another thank you die set, 2 dies in total there. And you're also going to receive some of our layering stamps as well. These are beautiful interchangeable sentiment layering stamps you've got here. Each set features 3 layering stamps and a variety of different sentiments that you can pop into the middle. We also very handily give you a suggestion of the kind of colours that you might want to use as far as your ink pads are concerned. So a really lovely bundle to go for. Again, not huge stocks on that, so get in nice and quickly to grab yours. Double points, of course, as well. And if you pick up that free deal, you will get your free gift included too. We are going to have a short break right now, give you the opportunity to get those carts and baskets checked out. Any questions, anything you want to see, let us know. And in the meantime, we'll go to a break with another one of our fabulous testimonials.
Hi, my name is Sherry Jackson, and I have been a fan of Crafter's Companion for at least 7 or 8 years now. I love Crafter's TV. I mean, what's not to love about it? They've got great products, great prices, great people that work there for them. The customer service is great. The presenters are great. Demonstrators are great. Everyone there is great. I just Love all the products. I love the tutorials we get. I love all the demonstrations, the craft-alongs, the master classes. Not only do you sell the products, but you teach everyone how to use it. I love the interaction on Crafters TV. I love the fun, the game, the prizes. There's just so much about Crafters TV. There's nothing not to love about Crafters TV. You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family. I'm widowed and live alone, and every day I look forward to watching Crafters TV, whether I watch it live or whether I go back and watch the reruns. I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion, and I love all of you, and I'm so thankful for Crafters TV.
Hey guys, well, I am back on Crafters TV for the rest of this week, so I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop for a moment, grab a cup of tea, and let's give you the heads up as to what we've got coming up. So Wednesday, we're going to kickstart with a wake-up call. Then we're going to be going into a new year, new craft, which is all about shakers. Shaker cards, shaker boxes, shaker tags. If we can shake it, we will make it. Then when it comes to beautiful beginnings, we're going to rein it in and go back to beginner level. Thursday, you've got me just for the one show, which is my favourite show of the week, which you guys know. It is Cartload. Then on Friday, you've got me for Wake Up Call, previewing what we've got coming up the rest of that day, which is, of course, all about another New Year, New Craft. It's all about embossing, so we'll show you some techniques there. And then you're going to have me at the very beginning of Friday Night Live. I cannot wait. We'll see you then.
Hi everybody, this is Lynn Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am, because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. So I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks. Bye.
Chris, welcome back. Oh, thank you. How good are the testimonials, by the way? How much do we love those? Thank you. The craftimonials, I should call them. Stay on brand, Ben. For goodness sake, you'll be getting an email. Christy Mahoney says, what kind of lesson did you learn from that, Ben? Always listen to your wife. I should know after 20 odd years. Beautiful card, Debbie. Sophie Louise says, bring your collie to work day would be awesome. It would be awesome. Where did that come from? I really like that idea. Happy to do that every day. Hi to Cindy, who says, Ben, my husband left his glasses on top of the freezer last night. He was dropped off at the local bar to watch the Vikings lose. He called me and wanted his glasses dropped off. Did they get dropped off? Julie Palmer says, I lost my phone. I could hear it ring behind me, but every time I turned round, the ring moved. Then I realised it was in my jeans back pocket. And Maggie says, I remember a friend not being able to fetch her husband from work because she'd lost her keys. They were in the fridge too. Seems like a lot of stuff ends up there, right? Hi to Ash Cambo, who says, I'm actually crafting today after ages. That is great news. And Mike Adams says, coffee time for me with either a custard slice or a custard donut. I'm loving the show, Ben and Debbie. Custard slice or custard donut?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with a custard slice.
Got to be.
It's going to take me back to the days when I used to go out with my nan, and we used to go to Sheffield, and we used to buy custard slices because they were her favourite. So yeah, I'm going to go with custard slice for nostalgic reasons. Plus they're very delicious.
Outchest says, I've got the MIDI, I use it so much, so handy when I have the little dies. This summer I will be using it in the garden. And Caroline Hanley says, 99% of my die cutting projects are done with the MIDI. And thank you for the feedback on the Craftimonials. Lynn says, Sherry said it all, what more can I add to that? Nothing. And Crafty Stacey Lou says, Ben, I've just added my Craftimonial to your page. I will check it out after the show. We're going to have a look at some deals now because we've got some fantastic deals for you that you might not be aware of across on the website. Some deals which we can show you here. Debbie, I cannot believe that this deal has not yet disappeared because this was a brilliant deal from earlier in the week or last week.
And I think we've held it. I think we may have held it. If I'm looking at what I can see at the corner of my eye, which will come on the details right here in a second. Oh my, I was just looking at my hands then thinking, oh my life there, inky fingers. The large Flourish corner dies. It's the same deal. It's a cracking deal. It's probably one of the best deals that we did last week because it's not one that you're getting, it's not two that you're getting 6. I think we worked it out at buying 2, getting 4 free, if I remember the deal rightly. I've slept since then, Ben. You'd have to remind me, or we'll get our producer Nick to check. But I believe it's buy 2, get 4 free.
Correct.
Yes, thought it was. These are gorgeous dies, and you can make some really simple cards with these. They are large dies as well. You've got all this gorgeous, intricate detail, and they cut into your cardstock. So again, this isn't something that will cut out a solid piece or a solid flourish. It's cutting into your cardstock. So you've got the elegant flourish on that one. You have got the decorative flourish. There's also the ornate flourish, then opulent flourish, and love that one, the fancy flourish as well. 6 dies to be able to create all of these gorgeous pieces. Now we've got some cracking deals on some ink pads, and I simply mean this, you could just splash a little bit of ink onto some cardstock and then cut into it and then just mat and layer and pop onto a card. The only thing we've added there is a sentiment and some extra little embellishments in terms of flowers. That is just literally, and when I say this, just literally, it is a inky background. It's faux bleaching, it's die cut into that and then created with some acetate at the back and popped it into a shaker style card by adding foam pads underneath, adding your sequins in, and look how stunning that looks. Again, just think of your sentiment that you're going to hand on, going to stick on there. The gorgeous one there with the lovely little butterflies. Remember the butterflies that we had, the timeless butterflies? You could be using those. I love this one, and I'm telling you now, that's got to be a Craig. It's got to be a Craig special. Happy Halloween. Don't just think of, you know, what they will do in terms of like onto inky back. This is really clever. I love how that one is being used. Again, big, bold dies at the most amazing price. They really are. Let me just turn that the right way around, Debbie. There you go. Just a simple, elegant card with a little bit of ink in the background. One little flower added onto there with sympathy, sentiment, and you've created something absolutely beautiful, delicate, intricate, but for the price of 2 to get an extra 4 free is just, it's crazy. I absolutely love this deal. I'm not going to say we had as much as we did on Thursday because we definitely have not. But buy 2 of these, get 4 of them free for that crazy price of £15.98 or $19.90. The lowest you'll pay is £12.78 or $15.92. Cracking deal. Once they have gone, they will have gone. Let me tell you right now, we are having a major clear out with lots and lots of things. And that was one of the stars of last week that we've brought back today because we still have some in stock, but we don't have anywhere near the same quantity that we had when we started. So don't miss out on a fabulous deal like that.
There's 26 of those left.
Oh, I knew it. We had treble figures.
Yeah.
High treble figures.
Big treble figures.
Big, massive treble figures. And we're down to what?
26.
Wow. Wow.
Cindy did drop the glasses off. She says, Ben, yes, I drove the 2 miles and dropped off his glasses. It was snowing and -5. I hope he bought you some flowers or something. Or some crafty stuff to say thanks.
Crafty stuff will be a nice little sweetener.
I love the idea of going back to basics, says Lynn. So many new crafters that don't know and are afraid to ask. Crafters that forget all about things. A brilliant idea. And Laughing Gravy says, I once couldn't find my phone. It was in my hand.
I do that with my glasses all the time.
Oh, yeah. I've done that before with my phone.
Have you?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Have it in your hand?
Yeah.
Where's my phone? Where's my phone? You got it in your hand?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, like sometimes if I'm playing like music in my earphones and then I'll be listening to the music and then I'll be like, oh, I need to send a message to like Debbie or whatever. Like, where's my foot? Oh, it's there. We all do it. We all do it. This next deal is a £10 deal that you need to grab. We started off with big numbers here. We have 250 opportunities left to grab the Memory Album Craft Club. There are, well, 250 chances left. It's 10 quid. It's £10 or $10. It's the number one first craft club that we did, the memory album. I haven't got everything within the bag here to show you, but I can show you most of the stuff that you're going to get. Comes in the bag here. All right, so everything is nice and contained, zipped up, ready to go. If you've got a folder as well to pop this into, you've got the ring binder hole punches there, so you can pop it into your folder. This is the panel that you're going to get. And these are the kind of things that you are going to be able to make. Instructions here. I haven't actually got the templates included in here. You will get them. And it allows you basically to make the spine, if you like, for you then to be able to create the pages for your album. You do that with these dies, which are included as well. And I love the fact that we give you like the different shaped edges, so you can create loads of different styles of albums. And how nice, again, this goes back to last week when we were chatting to Debbie about, and well, she showed us scrapbook pages, like making memories, printing off pictures, you know, of birthday parties, of, you know, special occasions, of holidays, that kind of thing. And that's what this memory album allows you to do. If I just flip that over and show you there as well, this kind of shows you everything that you are going to get. So the 6 metal dies. So again, it's all about allowing you to create the different edges to the pages in your album, and you've got little flourishes in there too. 25 stamps in there as well. So your 25 stamps are here. You've got loads of sentiments in there, things like treasured memories, wild and free. You have got XOXO, hugs and kisses, magic moments. What does this one say? A moment lasts all of a second, but the memory lives on forever. Remember when it's the small things that make life long. Life big. Yes, I need my glasses. But you're getting 25 sentiments, 10 plastic templates you're going to get, plus white construction card, coloured card, seam binding ribbon. You've also got in there your 24 photo corners in different colours, printed papers, you've got your journaling pens included in there too, plus die-cut topper sheets. I can show you some of the papers that you're going to get in here. As I say, I don't have everything, but these are your beautiful die-cut toppers. So again, use these within your construction of your memory album, but actually you've got so many in there. I'm feeling again that you're going to be having lots left over to use in future projects. And of course, once you've used all of the papers in here, all these beautiful papers, you can then just bring in your own papers, you know, create memory albums for, you know, other occasions where you might bring in different papers from different collections. But the other thing to say about this is that if you have already got the memory album, maybe you just love the papers. Maybe you want more of those die-cut toppers. For the price of £8 or $8 if you're a platinum member, I would just be stocking up and buying more of this. Feel free to multi-order as well. It's not one per customer. I know it's one of those deals where you go, this is ridiculous. They must be capping this at 1 or 2 per customer. No, you can buy 10 if you like. I really don't mind. I just want you to take advantage of this deal. You've got your white cardstock included in there as well. And as I say, everything else that I've mentioned to you just a few moments ago, that's just a repeat of the cardstock that I showed you just a second ago. But what an opportunity to pick this up for the first time. Start making your memory albums. You've got the tuition here, and don't forget access to online tutorials as well. I think, as we spoke to him yesterday, the majority of the craft clubs are Craig, so you've got all the tutorials with him so that you can get the very best out of this kit. And to do it for £8 or $8, what are you waiting for? That, I'm putting that with those jigsaw dies that we did on Monday. Was it Monday or was it Friday? Friday as the best £10 deals that we've done over the course of the last 7 days. Snap that up like it's going out of style, multi-order, buy for a friend, get 10 if you want, but get it whilst you can, because that deal will not last. Something else which I know has been super popular are our resist pads. We had one yesterday, but you've got a different one to the one we had yesterday, Debbie.
I've got the Christmas one. So it's the Christmas one, and you all got, I mean, I love resist pads. This is a lovely one because it's on a, it's almost, well, it is. It's like a clear embossing onto a Centura pearl because it's got that lovely pearlescent finish. And these are all the designs. We're going to turn it around just so you can see that what you're getting your actual sheets. These are all 12 by 12, and these are your patterned papers. The reason I'm showing you this is because when I show you what it looks like inside, it never really does it justice because you can't really see unless Jamie works his absolute magic by coming in really close. However, on that first page, you did see me earlier on, this is how it works. So again, can you see where the pattern is? If I just try and anchor that, there you go. Pearlescent, oh, look at that. That pearlescent finish is beautiful. You're just going to take your ink up. Perfect, Jamie, thank you. You just put your ink over the top. So it's a simple case of popping down your ink, and I'll use the same one that I used this morning, and then literally just rubbing your ink over the top.
Is it best to use the sponge here, or is it you just
use
using
a sponge, or you can go directly straight on. So if I just go straight on, I'm being really dramatic here. I wouldn't normally do this.
Oh dear, look
but
at her
I think
go.
it's just to show you that resist. And I'm just going to spread the rest of that ink out there. But then you've got that beautiful shine running through there. But because it's on a pearlized cardstock, the background gives you that same shine. It's honestly absolutely beautiful. I was just doing the other design underneath with the writing. Look at that. It's just glorious. Take it directly on. I mean, like I said, you don't have to be as dramatic as what I'm being. But again, just to show you that coverage and to show you that resist, it takes all of seconds to do. And again, I'll just make that a bit neater by taking my sponge over. And I absolutely love that. Now, there are 24 sheets in here. You definitely want to be using this as your resist. You don't want to be using it just as plain, although you could if you wanted a more like subtler look. But look at that shimmer running all the way through there. It's just absolutely stunning. And there are 24 sheets in there. I'm not going to do it all because if Tracy's watching, I'll be getting told off. But you've got all those 6 designs. You're getting 4 sheets of each, and all with that beautiful resist technique done for you, so you don't have to try and work it out. It's all done for you, and I think that's why it's flown, because of that price that you've seen on the screen. £10 or $10 minus off your Club Inspire. The lowest there is £8 or $8. It's a stellar deal and well worth getting for all your Christmas makes. You may have already started. I know that sounds laughable when you say it out loud, but I know groups out there that make a card a week for Christmas, so that when it gets to that 52 weeks, they've got 52 already in the stash, but you know you'll be doing a lot more than that. Absolutely fabulous price. Get it whilst you can at that low cost that it is today.
Ash Cambo, Craft Club kits are fab. Just played with my glitter paste techniques. Can you believe you're getting that one for a tenner? People are multi-ordering. People like Sarah have bought another one. She says, I have that memory album kit, but I've just bought a second one for the papers. It's absolutely worth doing that when you're paying £8. Nowhere near covers the cost of the papers. So grab it whilst you can. Limited stocks though, as I say, once that is gone, it is gone. Debbie, yes, I definitely ordered those, says Sonia. I think my first or second order, I'm not sure, I've lost track, but that was the best deal to me, those large Flourish corners, I think, out of all of the deals. Carol Ann Hanley, I've got that album, never used it yet, but I did like the fact that once you used up the papers, you had the tools to make as many further albums as you wanted, unlimited albums with your own further stash. That's the brilliant thing about it. And Lynn says, thank you, Ben, for showing me what is inside the memory album bag. That is what we are here for, and anything that you want to see, you let Momo know. Love Momo. Thanks, Catherine. My new favourite nickname. I'm going to call it myself if nobody else calls it me.
Momo.
Momo.
Motivational Moseby.
Jinx. D-Rob. Next, another £10 deal. This should be £30 or $37, but you're getting it for a tenner. Expressions dies. Now, I can show you 4 live here in the studio, but one I can't show you because I haven't got it. So the 4 I can show you is this one here, first of all. This one is one of our amazing balloon sentiment stamp and die sets. I love these Bacalog. I feel like I've not seen them in absolutely ages. So you've got the party stamp and then the die to be able to cut that out alongside stamps which say let's party, party invitation, and time to party. So 5 elements in there. Then you've got your little kit here with your little Tinkerbell fairy, really super cute. These will obviously run through your mini nice and easily indeed. So the little fairy alongside the 3 stars. And then some really handy sentiments in there. So special friend, just because you can. You have got best wishes. And then the other die is the Let's Party. Oh, that's one of the scrapbustery die sets, isn't it? Where you've got the base and then you can build up all the little elements to create the Let's
It's like
Party.
a topper.
Yeah.
So you can have it as a topper, and then you just literally you've got
Add the bits and pieces
add the
on.
bits into it. It's like a base one, then all
Yeah.
the individual ones, and you layer it up. I think they were called the layering toppers, if I remember rightly, or something along those lines.
Yeah.
But with that lovely, is it the Let's Party theme?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's party. £8, £8, £10, $10. The thing is, nobody needs to ever pay that price, do they? Don't pay that price. If you're looking at that thinking, I'm paying that today, join Club Inspire for free and you will get that price in the purple box right there. And don't forget, every single purchase today, you'll get your free gift, which is your embossing folder and metal die set that is added into your basket whilst we have stock. It's the traditional lace. More £10, $10 deals. I'm loving the fact that this one is over this side of the studio because it is D-Rob with D-Rob in a paper pad.
Absolutely. The Wild at Heart paper pad, all that gorgeous animal print running through there alongside that lovely floral. 37 sheets, and the reason it's 37 is because the very back one is full of all your sentiments. Lots of fabulous sentiments that are all based around the Wild at Heart. But again, look at these beautiful papers. There's no A or B side with them. They're all 12 by 12, which means which side do you use? Because they're all beautiful papers. 36 double-sided sheets, all uncoated. That means that you can literally add stamps onto them and things like that. But this is just absolutely beautiful. I've got a dress like this. I've got a dress like this and one like this. And then it still keeps going because my zebra, look at that one. I've got one like that as well. I think I'll go away in that tomorrow. My zebra one, that's definitely my zebra dress. I just love this paper. It's wild, it's bold, it's big, it's beautiful, and it's a bargain price there. It's £8 or $8, the lowest you'll pay if you're Club Platinum. Take advantage of these £10 deals because they won't hang around for very long, but definitely get yours whilst you can.
More deals. If you enjoyed yesterday's shows on how to use your gilding flakes, you will love this next set because we've got gilding flakes and ink pads. This is from the Wild at Heart collection. So if you love the pad that you've just seen, pick these up for a tenner. I can't believe this. This should be £33, give or take 2p, nearly $40 if you are shopping for these normally. £10, $10 today. In this kit, you've got everything you need to be able to gild like an absolute pro. Go back to the shows yesterday with Craig and Sarah to pick up all the hints and tips that you need, but you get your glue, you get your dry ink pad so you can pop your glue onto all of your stamps to turn those into gilded, gorgeous effects. You've got the beautiful colours in there as well in that midnight mauve, and then you've got your sponge there too to be able to take off any excess. So that's a brilliant bundle to get you started within this kit. And then we also throw in all of the shimmer ink pads from the Wild at Heart collection. This is brilliant, like a taster set. Fair enough, right? If you didn't go for that full Gilding Flakes kit yesterday, what a great way to try these out and then get some shimmer ink pads thrown in as well. I'll turn these around so you can see all the different colours that you are going to be receiving, but 6 beautiful shimmer ink pads in those colours, which are raspberry, wild animal, pout, panther, jungle, and yes, queen. Those are all colours exclusive to this particular collection, and they may be small ink pads, but they are super juicy and ready to go. Grab them, don't pay £33 or $40, pay £8 or $8 and get your double points. Pick up your free gift as well. Now, I cannot believe we are still doing the deal that Debbie is about to show you here as far as tape pens are concerned. Am I doing some more deals first, did you say? Oh, no, Debbie's doing some deals, did you say? Oh, sorry.
Am I starting with a solid?
Yes.
I'll start with the solid then. For the deal that you... Thank you. For the deal you're seeing on the screen, you are going to get your tape pen and refill, which comes in this handy box. But you're also going to get an extra refill. Is that correct?
More.
No, it isn't, is it?
Yeah.
Is it still the deal that we did last week? No.
It is.
No.
Yeah.
So you're going to buy this
That. Yeah.
and this
Yeah.
and then get an extra 3 free?
No, you're going to buy that and 3 of those and then get 3 more for free. So you get 6.
Can we just see the graphics so you can visually see this? This is unreal.
Yep.
And I'm just going to put it as it is. Whilst we've held this price at that crazy deal, and it is crazy, let me tell you, I was only at a show back in November, and all my life, if that deal had been there, it'd have been cleaned out in no time at all, because that is a cracking deal. $24.96 or $33.80 for all what you've just seen on the screen. We can't do it justice by just showing you that, because we haven't got enough of these to be able to show you the rest of that. That is absolutely bonkers. I can't get over that. I don't even know how we can do a deal like that, because tape pens are a solid staple in your craft room anyway. And I mean, I would be lost without mine. Solid and dotty, and hang fire for the dotty, because let me tell you, we've got just as good a deal. But these are now refillable. And for those people that may not know or may not have seen, I mean, where have you been? But I'm just going to show you. These are ergonomically shaped. This is solid tape, and this is now 30 metres. They used to be 22. These are now 30 metres long. When you want to replace, because you'll know when life starts out with your tape, it's large on one side, small on the other. When it comes to the end, it's the opposite way around. And if I just unclick, let me see if I can unclick mine, because I always do this, Ben, and then I struggle to get it off. So I know.
Squeeze it at the end.
I know, you have to squeeze it at the end. It's all right, I've got...
You got it. I'm coming.
Pins and needles.
I'm coming.
Oh! Thank you, I did it. I gave it a little squeeze. It's all right, I had to put my fingers together to squeeze it.
Do you want a hand?
Thank you, I should be all right.
I'm going to
right.
wait.
But literally, and there's like a little groove here, what you just open. And now you can see, we've still got some left on that, so I'm not going to change it. But if you wanted to change it, in your first box, you have one already, and you simply just pop that back together. You can't, can I just tell you, you can't do that. You can't do 2 together. Double tape there. And you just, and be careful, because mine's mucky. Let me just tell you now, mine is mucky. The wheel does go back on, by the way, because I've had that happen to me before, and I'm hoping I'm putting it the right way around. So if this does happen to you, don't fret, because it does go back in. But then you just clip that together, and I just gave me an opportunity to clean mine. Clip it, and then that needs to go back onto the top, okay? You also have now no removable. Do you know it used to be a removable one? It's just got like a little flip lid that goes back, and then it's good to go, and you just literally pop that down and it creates your solid tape. So if I just hold that up for a second, you can see the solid tape. So that's the difference between the solid, which I'm going to show you the next deal in a second, and it was all double-sided, super, super strong as well. That will stick together absolutely fine, because of construction and things like that. So that's that deal, that price, multiples, wait a minute, that and three, and then another 3.
240.
So there's 6 of the refills, and the main one that's got a refill in. How many metres?
240.
240 metres, put that into perspective, for that price, but not if you're Club Platinum. $19.97 or $27 for is a mind-blowing. Stock up whilst you can, because it's absolutely incredible. We'll just say as well, honestly, 30 metres now on each one of those. It goes that little bit extra further, and it is super, super strong glue. Now, if you thought that deal was good, of course, we have to match it with...
Not got enough
the
hands.
dotty. So it's the same premise, where you are going to get the main compartment, so the main chamber, and a refill. So there's 2 in there, so there's 60 metres in that box alone. Then you're going to get another one of these, and then another 5 on top of that. So you are getting 6 of these, 1 of these for $29.96, $39.80, or that Club Platinum price of £23.97. £31.84. It's exactly the same way where it comes in its chain, but it's got its little drop down top, which you then just close. But the difference with this is the perfect one for all of your, and I'll just show you there. Can you see the dotty nature? Let's just hold that there so you can see it. Perfect. Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, God, hang on a minute. Prise me fingers off the solid. So you can see the dotty versus the solid, and this is the one that you use for all your intricate die cutting. So any intricate die cut where you don't want glue seeping through, that's the one to use. Fabulous deals on dry glue, on solid and dotty. It's the chance to stock up, and let me tell you right now, that is going to last you a very, very long time. Crazy deal, great. Please don't hang around, because I can promise you that deal is not going to stay the same. We can't keep giving, because it is literally giving it away. We can't keep giving it away like that. At some point very soon, this deal is going to end. It's an incredible deal. Do not miss out whilst we've got them here today.
It is a deal that is not going to stick around.
Stick around.
So grab it whilst you can. It is a great deal on the glue tape pen, says Vanessa. As Debbie says, you will always need tape pens in your craft room. It's craft bread and butter, isn't it, really? So grab it whilst you can. And Lynn says, Ben, I forgot to mention my daughter couldn't thank you enough for the tip using the tape pen at Christmas. Her words, genius. What tip did I give? I literally don't remember. But thank you for calling me a genius. I'll take that. And what tip was it? Can you remind me, just so that I can give it again and get more people calling me a genius? That would be marvellous, thank you. I do come up with some good hints and tips now and again, not very often, but you know, now and again I come up with a little spark of creativity. Next, abstract. What? I've just seen the price. Nah, stick it on. It shocked me. I thought this was a £10 deal. £5 deal. £5 deal. These are cool as well, the abstract stamp and dies, because you have got your die which is going to cut you like a really cool, funky, abstract aperture shape into your cardstock. So in the set here, you've got that beautiful abstract heart made and built up by lots of other really cute little hand-drawn hearts. So you've got a really cute aperture there that you can work with, and then all of the waste, if you like, all those other little hearts which you can add elsewhere, keep for shakers, paper piece back in. You've also got loads of sentiments to go with these as well. So this one's going to work wonderfully, isn't it? If you're thinking Valentine's, you're needing more Valentine's stuff. That is coming away in now, what are we, 32 days away from Valentine's? Wowee. To the happy couple, love you, and love is in the air. And then alongside that, you should be paying £16 or $40 for this, by the way. Appreciate that price. You're going to get the really funky star as well. This one is called Star of Stars. And same thing again, the star made up of stars. So you'll have loads of stars there left over that you can keep either as a paper piece back in, used to embellish, and you've got all your sentiments in there as well. So you are a star. Oh no, does it say you're a star? It does say you're a star. You're a star. Congratulations. I really need my glasses today. Does anyone else have days where they're fine without their glasses, and then other days, like they really need their glasses? I mean, I wear contact lenses, but I'm struggling at the start of this year and realised maybe I should go to the optician. You're also going to get, thank you, Jamie, I really appreciate that. Happy birthday. So all of that you're going to get within that bundle. £5 deal, crazy, crazy value for money. £4, $4 if you are a platinum member.
For both?
For both, yeah.
I thought each. I'm thinking.
I don't know why I bother.
I thought that's a good deal for each. I thought that's a really good deal for both.
Both.
Both the heart and the star.
Both.
Yeah, that's not going to hang around. That's definitely not going to hang around. That's a really good cracking deal. I know we've said we're going to concentrate on like you know, clear out. Let's clear that warehouse out. But these deals, some of them are off the chart. I've got another one for you. And again, Ben, I'm shocked that this one's still here. It's the strip border dies where you're getting all four for the most sensational price ever. Large dies as well, these aren't little dies, these are large strip border dies, and there are 4 in the collection, which is just incredible value for money. So you've got your, I love the names, the French names we gave these, cans, we've got Toulouse, in Toulouse, my favourite Aristocat.
What?
Do you watch Aristocats, the Disney movie?
Don't know.
It's one of never seen it?
Don't think I have.
Oh, you've got to watch it. It's just a delight.
That's an older one, isn't it?
With Thomas O'Malley.
Oh, Thomas O'Malley, yeah.
And Marie, my daughters were obsessed with Marie. And Toulouse is one of them. Then, every time I see that die, it always brings
Is that
back...
skunk in that as well?
A skunk?
Yeah.
I don't remember the skunk. Are you sure there was a skunk?
What was the cartoon with the...
Are you thinking of the right one?
Ah, Pepe Le Pew, I'm thinking of.
Pepe Le Pew, my favourite. He was my favourite.
Yeah.
Absolutely obsessed with Pepe Le Pew when I was
Because he was the skunk, wasn't he?
He was,
And he was
yeah.
always chasing that black and white cat,
The cat,
who he thought
yeah.
was a...
Oh, ma chérie.
Let me kiss your arm.
Up the arm, yeah.
Pepe Le
I've never had
Pew.
anyone do that to me either. I love Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, dear.
Well, not talk about that.
No.
Last one. No, it's not. Third one. Moseby.
Yeah.
I said that right, didn't I? And Buddha. Buddha.
Buddha?
Buddha.
Buddha?
Buddha.
La Buddha.
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 Yes. Absolutely. Love those dies. Love that price. Look at what you can be... Honestly, seriously, look at what you can be doing with these. And I genuinely mean it. I did a craft along with these not so long back. Absolutely love them. That one die there is very stripped back and simple, but look at the same die. Oops.
Oh, hello.
Get it the right way around, Debs. Get it the right way around. Look how incredible that is, which I did loosely base my craft along on when I did a double Z fold card using this, because I absolutely blooming love them. You can still go back and watch that on YouTube or Facebook. But look, mix and match them with your collections.
Yes.
Love that. Just that little a bit of an embellishment. Or it can be a focal feature to your cards, and it does not have to be portrait. It can be landscape. You can use these around the bottom of your boxes, or just simply make some really lovely feature cards with these. They're all gorgeous. Big, big dies. Snip into them, cut into them, do what you want with them. Take them at that price, £15.98 for all four, or $19.90. That lowest price that you'll take today is £12.78 or $15.92. Again, we had triple figures of these. I don't think we'll have got that many, and I'm just saying we had that. That was a deal that we had, me and you had on last week.
Indeed.
That won't be hanging around at that sort of price. As our Craigie would say, you can't get a couple of coffees for that price. You genuinely can't. And he's obsessed with a certain place where my daughter actually works. I get mine cheaper. Don't tell him, will you?
I will say
Don't
nothing.
tell him I get a little bit of a discount.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I do. So I don't have to pay the prices that Craig pays. Eye-watering. But yeah, that's a fabulous deal, Ben. A fabulous deal. Please, please, please don't wait around. Don't sit on that fence. If you've thought about it, you think about it again, don't hang around, because that's not going to be there for much longer.
The tip I gave was wrapping presents with the tape pen, says Lynn. Time halved it, with no tape. Yes, sellotape, yeah. And you don't have to find the end of the roll as well. Yeah, you're welcome, by the way. You're welcome. I think today is the day I'll be making my first order in many months, says Caroline Hanley. I actually have things sitting in my basket. What's in your basket? Go on, press checkout. Do it. What have you got? Let us know. What you're buying. Go on. Be amazing. But tell us what you're shopping for. Cindy says, I cannot drop your glasses off, Ben. No, I appreciate that. I should have just brought them, really, shouldn't I? I've not been so silly. And a couple of questions on tape pens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell Lynn, please? She says, sorry if I'm being a bit stupid. You are not. You say, but I'm fairly new here. I'm confused. What do I use dotty tape for? How is it different to the other one?
So there's no silly question. This is what we've always said. Live and interactive, don't ever think that we will think anything you ask is silly, stupid, or anything like that. It isn't. We all start somewhere, and if you don't know the difference, please do shout out, because we'll let you know. Now, the solid tape, so I always refer to it as solid, because it's a strip tape, and it's a strip double-sided adhesive. A bit similar on the lines, maybe, Linda, where you think of finger lift tape.
Oh, yeah.
It's got your double-sided tape, but it's on a roll. This is on a little mouse, I call them, but the little wheel, where it comes out, and it's solid. The dotty is, it's like, what did I do with my piece? Let me see if I can get that back up just to show you again. Let me just grab my dotty tape pen. So when I bring this out, so can you see it there, Jamie? So when you are using things like an intricate die cut, if you use a solid intricate die cut piece, sorry, let me just rephrase that. If you used a, sorry, Jamie, I didn't realise you were coming in close. I do apologise, sticking my hands absolutely everywhere. If you were going to use, on an intricate die piece, a solid tape pen, you will get what we call an excess splurge of glue. It will come out, it'll seep out. So for something like those lovely dies you've just shown at 2 for the £5, you wouldn't put that at the back of it, because if you put that at the back of it, you are going to get all the glue bogies coming through. And I can't think of a better way to describe it.
It's bogies.
Yeah. Use this, and what you do is it hits all the right spaces, but what it doesn't do is seep through the open area, which means you get a really clean, adhesive finish, and it makes such a difference, especially when using things like acetates. You know, you're wanting to put something onto acetate, or you're wanting to get a clean bit of glue. So that is why Dotty is the best one for that, because it just hits all the spots and the rest of the glue just goes everywhere else. And when you take it off to stick down onto your project, there isn't a single bit of glue seeping through there. It would if you used a solid. I promise you, I'll try and get a intricate die cut piece to show you what I mean, and I'll quickly do one in a second, just to show you why Dotty differs from solid. Solid used for construction, for your mats and layers, for solid pieces. Do not use your solid glue on anything that's a sentiment or a very delicate piece of a die cut, so anything that's got intricacy to it. Don't use your solid, because you will absolutely come stuck, not unstuck, you'll come stuck, because it'll stick it absolutely everywhere and glue will seep out everywhere. I hope that explained that.
Yeah.
Because I do go on. You can tell me to shut up, Lynn. I do go on, but it's the difference between the two. And that's why we have Dotty and solid now in our little stash.
And Maureen's just asking, can you confirm that tape pen is strong enough to hold mat and layers long term? I'm afraid the card may separate after a day or two.
No, it won't.
No.
I promise you it won't. The trick to that, who asked that question?
Maureen.
Maureen, I hope it's not my Maureen. My mum, Mozzle, if you're watching. I will give you a call. I promise, being a bad daughter, I've not rung her.
Mozzle, Momo and D-Rob?
Mozzle, Mo, yeah, because I know it's not my mum. Maureen, when you put your glue down with your mats and layers, make sure you rub it. So you rub over it. So when you are... I've got some pieces here. When you are popping your tape on, and I will just tell you, do you know with other tape pens, you have to be really heavy-handed. The lightest of the touch is all that you need. Remember the little flick as well, and that goes for the, and you can see I've covered it all on there. Let me just attach that to my cardstock. And when you pop that down, Maureen, what you need to do is just rub that on, and then you've got that stuck down. And I can promise you right now, that isn't going anywhere. That's not going to fall down. It's not going to detach. It's super, super strong glue. So you can be assured, if you're doing things like construction or your mats and layers, as long as you've given it that little rub over afterwards, and it's just a little bit of I call it a heat burn. That's all you need to do, is just give it that little bit of a heat burn. That is not coming off. And if I do pull it off, it's going to tear everything back off there.
Yeah.
So that's a good little tip, but I can promise you, hand on art, that is not going to come off. You're not going to see it disappearing after a couple of days. You just need to make sure you've got that little bit of a rub afterwards. Be absolutely fine.
It's okay, says Maureen. I'm not your mum. Lol. Quickly, zigzag. Seam builder, Stampin', no, they're not. There's a normal seam builder, Stampin' dies. Now, we had one of these as a £10 deal, but actually, you look at this, you can get both of them for £16 or $16. So, well, it's up to you. If you want to get one, you can. If you want to get both of them, you can. It was that one there, that one wasn't it, that we were offering individually, but you can also get the beautiful, what's she called, Simple Pleasures, which is that stunning garden scene. So you've got all the stamps and dies in there to be able to create and build up those fantastic 3D scenes, one with that cute little girl in the garden with the lamppost and that beautiful archway, all the different flowers in there, and of course the one we showed you a little bit earlier on with that celebratory feel to it. Beautiful balloons, beautiful presents, everything you would want to make for a card for a party or a birthday or an anniversary. Both of those I mean, that again is a huge saving. If you think £54 or $60, £16 or $16 if you are a platinum member. Definitely, again, one to be snapping up if you haven't already. I'm just looking at the time. 20 minutes left. Debbie has got some ink pads.
Ink pads, our little miniature ink pads from our Bella Luna. Now, what we did with these was we gave it, well, I say we, Sheena, gave you 2 sets of different ink pads in there. So you've got your shimmer series down here, which is your pearlescent pigments. So you've got all of those lovely metallic finishes with these 3, and you've got Queen Bee, Lime Soda and Tropic Blue. So we do these in a bigger ink pad, you know, the oval ones, we do them in a bigger ink pad. However, these are the miniature ones, and this came from the Bella Luna's collection. So you've got 3 of the shimmer, and then she wanted to give you a little taster of what it's like to use the duet ink pads. So Raspberry Ripples in this one, Midnight Mist and Sailor's Wake. I think Sailor's Wake as well is the only way you can get this now in this little bundle.
Oh, is it?
Because we don't have any of the big ones left. And for those colours, you can see that's the duet ink pad. So again, 3 lovely shades that are working as obviously alongside the Bella Luna. They'll also work alongside, let me just tell you, your silhouette stamping set as well, because of the way that the colours are being configured. So you've got all 6 of those coming to you for the price of, not the price that you're seeing on the screen, please, could we just change that for? Thank you very much. The £10, $10, £8, $8 deal that you are getting, and it may be that you have never tried duet ink pads and you never tried shimmer. Perhaps to start off small, because we do go bigger. Like I said, we've got a bigger range, as you've seen. We've got some cracking deals on the ink pads. But maybe you just want to do a little bit of a try before you really commit to buy, as in terms of all of them. And this one is a great little set to get for that price today, and 2 sets of different ink pads in there. So you've got your pearlescent pigment shimmer, and you've got your duet ink pads in there.
I'm over here now. Hello. Which one am I on? Oh, 6. There we go.
How
6.
come you're over there?
Just here, there and everywhere. Just thought I'd show you on the website where you can pick up the £10 deals. Loads here, of course. Everything flashes up. Valentine's, scratch and reveals, details on our craft clear-out deals, which are also there. Oh, look, there's me. I look happy there, don't I? It's because I'm so bizarre, see. Smile. £10 deals, if you want them, in this section just here, which says £10 deals. So you click on shop now. Oh, it worked. There you go.
That was a surprise.
You can see all of the deals. Look, if we just scroll up. Like, can we just stop and just appreciate some of these, because you might not have seen them. Some of the best ones as far as I'm concerned. Academy of Colour Portraits, £10. That is before your discount as well. You've also got, let's scroll up. I mean, there's some, here's another one of my faves. Craft and Carry Workstation should be 30 quid, £10. That is before your discount. Again, look through. I'm going to stop it.
Pencils there.
Stop. Here,
Oh,
Abstract
yes.
Jigsaw. That's one of the biggest savings, and I'm saying it again now, so I'm reiterating it. One of the best £10, $10 deals we have ever done. Let's keep growing, but we've got storage. Oh, come on, I'm scrolling, Jamie, come on. Remember, it's an interactive TV, Jamie.
Oh, go back down, stop.
Oh, hang on, going back down.
Butterfly kaleidoscope,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
£10, marker wallets, pro plates in there, that luxury card stock.
The luxury card
35
stock.
quid.
A 3-pack, go back.
Oh,
3-pack of Vine, oh my life.
Sprays, 20. Should we click on?
It's not working.
Should we click on? Next page. Where's the rest of the... Keep going. There we go. It's interactive. Look, we've got some adhesive rub-ons there. We've got all these...
Both.
Totally
Wait, go back.
What?
Two of them for £10.
Oh, we've done loads of the Totally Tiffany, yeah.
I've missed all this.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about the adhesive foil rub-ons.
Yeah, done the adhesive. We've got
Multimedia
stop!
dies. He's at it again.
These 2 here. Can you see? Jigsaw dies, multimedia dies, 10 quid. There should be £50. Let's keep going. Another Academy of Colour portrait. I feel like, if we come back round again here? Oh, I think that's double put on the page. There's the resist pads that we've been showing you. Next page. Magazines, Wild at Heart, you've seen. There's Debbie's pad. There's the ancient Greek column that I showed you earlier on. There's that little mini deal as well. I mean, that's where you get all the deals on the website. Make sure you grab them. As I say, new deals being added there all the time. And all of the deals that we haven't yet shown you will be added there too. And very quickly, just to mention that we do have your Lucky Dips as well available for you as well. £2 Lucky Dips, £5 lucky dips. Obviously, that is 160 or 4 if you are a platinum member, which also means you can pick up 10 for £16. And what we say is, if you decide to go the whole hog and pick up 10, like some of the twos, for example, you've got stamps, you have got dies, you have got, oh, those are cute, little woodblock stamps in there, tricolour brush markers for a couple of quid. Right, I can't guarantee that you will get all of these, but what we do guarantee is that if you decide to dip 10 times, we will give you 10 different items in the 2, and we'll also give you 10 different items from the 5.
They're going to work perfectly with your silhouettes. Oh, yes.
Just hope you get them.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Oh,
It's a lucky dip, isn't it?
Bethlehem. That's another one of my favourite Christmas deals there. That's some of the 2s. Take a look at some of the 5s as well, by the way. Magazines. Flower forming foam. Vellum. Beautiful. I hadn't seen these till the other day. Christmas Carol inserts.
Yeah, lovely.
Where you've got all the different Christmas carols on.
Yeah,
Create your own
lovely.
little hymn book.
Yeah,
Do some
beautiful.
Christmas caroling. We should do like a little, we should form a little Christmas carol band, me and you, this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A choir, thank you.
A choir.
Do you know what? Isn't it funny when you can't think of a word? I was thinking Christmas carols, carolers. What are they? They're a Christmas carol band. Yeah, no, they're definitely a choir. Just look, these are some of the amazing things that you can get. You've got embellishments from the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas collection as well. There's tons in there. Basically, get shopping. The 5s are back in stock. They were in stock, out of stock, in stock, out of stock, in stock. So grab, pick up the deals. We're going for a break, and when we come back, I guess we'll be wrapping up because we're nearly done. As we go for the break, get ready because you might be seeing yourself here. Thank you for these brilliant testimonials that you sent in. We've called them craftimonials, and here is Jules Gordon.
Hi, it's Julesy One Kenobi here with my hoodie on. I just thought I'd let you know another reason why I absolutely love Crafters TV. The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes. But the one thing for me that absolutely made me laugh so much I cried was the birthday week Vegas dressing up, where Ben was Belvis Mesley, and I just couldn't stop laughing because of the wig. The wig just did it for me, and I just absolutely couldn't stop laughing every time it came on. And that's another reason why I just love Crafters TV.
Hey guys, well, I am back on Crafters TV for the rest of this week, so I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop for a moment, grab a cup of tea, and let's give you the heads up as to what we've got coming up. So Wednesday, we're going to kickstart with a wake-up call. Then we're going to be going into a new year, new craft, which is all about shakers. Shaker cards, shaker boxes, shaker tags. If we can shake it, we will make it. Then when it comes to beautiful beginnings, we're going to rein it in and go back to beginner level. Thursday, you've got me just for the one show, which is my favourite show of the week, which you guys know. It is Cartload. Then on Friday, you've got me for Wake Up Call, previewing what we've got coming up the rest of that day, which is, of course, all about another New Year, New Craft. It's all about embossing, so we'll show you some techniques there. And then you're going to have me at the very beginning of Friday Night Live. I cannot wait. We'll see you then.
Hello, my name is Christine Mahoney. I love Crafters TV for so many reasons. Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects. That's what sells me on buying the products because they show us how to use them. I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course, and everyone involved in Crafters TV and Crafters Companion. And of course the interaction with all of the people that write in. I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much. So, cheers to my favorite crafting company of all time. You bring me such joy like the taste of this fine red wine. The products, the people, and Crafters TV bring me joy, make me happy, and you're all family to me. I love you all so very much. Now let's all stay in touch. Cheers.
Great, isn't it? These new breaks. Got Craig in there, Jules, Christine. She's got the right idea, hasn't she? Red wine in the craft room.
She did, yeah. I know. I had coffee in mine when I did mine, and do you know, I did about 100 takes, and I started with a full cup of coffee. Do you know, by that the one that got there, it was empty. 'Cause every time I tried to do one, there were either noises outside, noises from next door, having to stop, or then I'd said things the wrong way around. I'm loving it though, and I'm loving these craftimonials. Let me just tell you right now, I love them. I can't wait to see more.
Well, Victoria says, I finally uploaded my craftimonial under your post. Thank you. You say, not the best. Yeah, don't do yourself down. I'm sure it's brilliant. They're all brilliant. My brain stopped functioning somewhere in the middle. Let me know if I should do a 37th try. No, you know what they say? 36th time lucky. I'm sure it's amazing. And thank you. I think Stacey Lou, did you say you'd sent yours in? I'll look out for them after the show. Ash Cambo's gone to check out those deals now we've gone through the website. Well done, Ash. And Daphne says, I've just checked out and I picked up those Flourish dies. Lynn says, were the Christmas card inserts in the 2 or the 5? 5. The Christmas carol inserts are in the 5 lucky dip. And again, I just stress, and I know you get this, but just so I'm clear, I can't guarantee that what I've just shown you you're going to get. It's a lucky dip. So you pay £2, $2, you'll get something that I've just shown you. Potentially, you might get something else. Same with the 5s. You might get the Christmas carols, but you might get something else. I can't guarantee it. Lucky dip, hence the name. We're going to come back and just for the last sort of 10 minutes or so, have a look at today's daily deal, which is the amazing Silhouette Scene Craft Kit. Let's get on over to Debbie and have a look through this because I realise we are running out of time. Been very busy this today, and I'm not surprised.
We were not doing a demo. Shall I just...
What did I
I'm
say?
going to do a quick little demo.
That's what I thought you were doing.
Oh, is that so right? I thought you wanted me to show it again. So right.
No. I said I haven't got time to show it again. Let's see a demo with Debbie.
That's
what I was
okay
meaning.
then.
That's
Panic
what I was-
motion setting, then I was like, what? And demo? I just don't think I have the time. Now, I know that you are getting things like this in there, but, do you know, have a little play with a little bit of cardstock. So just by taking some of your items, and I'm just going to do this really quickly, but you could have a little play. Shall we do, let's do some more hill scenes in there, and you can literally, and again, if you want to use things to stick it down, repositional, you know, your dotted tape pen, you could hold it down with a bit of dotted tape pen. Because of time constraints, I haven't got the liberty to be able to do that right now, and I think I'm going to try and get it down as much as I can over here. So let's just take, so I've got excess ink, it doesn't matter. It'll be fine. I want it a bit rough and ready anyway, and it's all about layering and texturing these up. So let's just come in. Let me just put that back down there, Debbie, and move your finger. So yeah, you'll take a bit of time with it when you've got this home. I'm just going to have some little hills over and away.
The hills are alive.
With the sound of music.
La, 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 la.
Do you know, I've never watched that film.
It's one of those films that I've never watched all the way through, but I've seen
snippets.
Loads of
I am
clips
so
from.
glad you are with me on that one, because I feel like I know the film with all the, you know, all the snippets that I've seen, but I'm like, have you really, Debbie? Have you really? Because I don't think you have, girl.
It's like Grease. I've never seen that all the way through.
Shut up.
Nah.
You are kidding me.
No.
Oh, there you've gone. Yes, step too far, Ben.
Oh,
Step
sorry
too
about
far.
that. Oh dear.
Step too far,
see,
my
I'm in
lovely.
trouble now.
You what, love?
I said I'm in trouble now.
You are in trouble now, yes. You're in trouble now, mister. Yes, definitely. I love Grease.
Yeah.
I've heard a rumour with Celebrity Big Brother,
Yeah.
and I hope Craig can confirm this, but I've heard a rumour that Pinky's... Is it Pinky? The girl that was the woman that played
Pinky?
Not Pinky. What was she called? The other in Dafty one.
Oh,
French. Is it Frenchie? No, Frenchie was the...
No,
she was the bad girl. She
I
was
do
the
know what
bad
she's
girl,
called.
weren't she, Frenchie?
Frenchie and Rizzo.
Rizzo? No, the other one. It might be Frenchie, actually, then. I'm terrible, but I only know me Sandy, because obviously I dreamed I was Sandy.
Can't you see? Frenchie, Rizzo.
It's got to be Frenchie. Yeah, it's got to be Frenchie. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, what about Frenchie?
It'll definitely be our Frenchie.
What about Frenchie?
She's going to be on Celebrity Big Brother.
Oh.
That's the rumour. I heard a rumour.
I don't watch Big Brother.
Oh, you are kidding. I didn't watch this.
Oh,
I
no.
said to Craig, I didn't have time to... I weren't really, I'm not going to lie, I weren't really fussed with this new one. So, what did you just say to me, Jamie? Lord in heaven. Right.
Have you been watching The Masked Singer?
Oh, I love The Masked Singer.
Have you watched
Who
it?
do you think the wolf is?
Oh, I don't know, but I tell you what I think the Kingfisher is.
Who's Kingfisher?
Bob Mortimer.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think the wolf is Martipello.
Oh, dear.
I do.
Oh, I also think...
I followed him on TikTok.
I think, what's his name's on the show? And I can't think of the character, but I watched it the other day. Gregory Porter.
Gregory Porter?
Yeah, is he Bear?
Yes. Yes, that's a
maybe,
good one.
or one of them.
Yes.
Did you see it on Saturday night, though?
No.
One of the most cringe things I've ever seen on TV.
No, I missed it.
Oh, you got to watch it.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it on catch up.
Have you heard what happened?
No.
Oh, stay away from the socials.
Oh.
Listen.
Listen, I'm going to run out of time here because
sorry.
I know. Oh, 5 minutes.
It
Tell
was
you
one of
what.
those proper, like, look through your fingers moments.
No.
At the end, cringe.
No.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So much so, producer Johnny messaged me on Saturday night going, are you guys watching The Masked Singer? Please tell me you've just seen what happened. Did anyone else see? Let me know.
I don't know who's gone out either, so...
Well, it's who goes out, who it is, how that person goes out, and what happens. Cringe!
Get away.
No, I'm not getting away.
Really?
It's worth watching. I recorded it and fast-forwarded through the whole show just so I could get to the end to see who it was and what happened, and it was worth it.
I can't wait to watch it now. I'm going to watch that on catch up so we can talk about it.
Yeah, do it.
Absolutely.
I was going to say we can chat about it tomorrow, but we can't because you're not here.
Well, I am in. I am staying over.
Ah.
Because I'm doing some filming tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
So I'm not actually on air. Craigie's back.
Yeah.
So I'm not on air, but yeah. Now, at home, if I had a bit more time, I wouldn't rush this bit, but just so... How many? Oh, I've lost everything. It's because I've put everything away. But, you know, you start to build this up. I can't believe it. It does it to me every time. Come on. Off you get. Off you get. Just created a very, very quick background.
I love it.
It's very quick. And then we can start to add our silhouette stamps on. So don't think you've just got to use the... and we're definitely going to have some trees this time, Ben. Yeah. Definitely. And of course, and I was going to do it, but we haven't got time, so I will just do it with a solid ink now. Oh, actually, Debbie, you've not lined the rest up. Let's get the rest on there. Where's my dancing couple gone? There they are. We'll have the princess. We'll have them in there as well. So let's just put them on one of the hills with the little bunny watching in the background. Oh, I'll be quick. Of course, you would build this scene up. So I'm just going to put a little bit of a small scene down to start with. But yeah, just have a bit of fun with this and build your scenes up. And don't think you're just restricted because you've got those stencils in. You are not restricted in the slightest. So again, then we can just start to build up our scene. And I do love a good solid silhouette because I feel like they offer. Oh, look at that! Yeah. Already you can start to see it taking shape. And of course, you would build this up. Shall we have another tree background? Have we got time to stick another tree on, Jamie? We'll have another tree. We'll have it there hanging off. I'll have a couple of little rabbits.
Well, I feel that could be like a married couple's wedding photo.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
hello.
Chucking bits away. Please excuse me.
Just whilst you're stamping, Jean F says, Ben and Debbie, my 14-year-old granddaughter just used a silhouette scene to make a gorgeous Valentine's card for her parents. She always picks CC out of all of my items.
Oh, bless her.
Got a good eye for a great product.
Good eye. And a future crafter. Right, I promised Jamie my last time I'll stamp, I promise. But just to give you some kind of idea. Oops, Debbie. Let's get that. Oh, I don't think I put enough ink on there. But it's okay, Ben, it's okay.
Tree menders.
Look.
Yes.
And then you just carry on building up. And again, you've got that. I don't know what it is about a silhouette stamp, but I just think it just offers something really quite elegant looking. And I've just literally just thrown that down in space for a couple of minutes because Debbie just ran out of time, as always. But you will have a lot of fun with this. And like I said, you could use your stencil if you wanted to, or just take a scrap bit of paper and just start building up scenes and create some amazing pieces that look absolutely beautiful. And I will finish that off and perhaps finish that and share with you once it's done.
What a fantastic show. Thank you so much to Debbie. Thank you to you guys for watching as well. Don't forget to check out all those £10 deals on the website. Pick up that deal as well. It was just gone because you're going to get your free shipping once you pick that up. You're tagged, and then anything else you add in your basket today, you'll get that free shipping on. Lucky Dips are back, as you know. Get your free gift when you spend 10 frame, edge, embossing folder and die. Double points, of course, for you too. We're going to be back in an hour's time for Launch Party. More great deals, more new deals coming your way in that show, plus a look back on some of the big launches from recent times. We will try in the break to get D-Rob rapping, and also if you get an opportunity, if you want to see a hilarious post, go on the I'm a Crafter's Companion page and check out the post which Emily Jane has popped on there, which is entitled, "What is the strangest thing you have ever received from Crafter's Companion?" I don't know how this has happened, but somehow there has been a bit of a mix-up with the order she got. Have a look what she received, not from us, but from us, on the I'm a Crafter's Companion page. You'll have a chuckle. We'll see you back here in an hour. Bye for now.